you know, just what's the next thing. So have a clear vision of what your next, you know, like leveling point is.
Right.
And you're working up to that. And then once you achieve that, you typically set a new goal.
Okay.
So for me, it's like you have to have a vision of what you want to even know what you're doing to
achieve it. Where am I going? You need direction.
So how am I getting balance? Well, it depends on what I want in the end.
Yeah.
And then I have to balance everything
You're
to get
right.
to that
if
point.
you don't actually have the ultimate goal or goals or whatever, like you said, the end of the week, I need to accomplish X, Y, and Z. Do it really small. I know people talk in week plans, 5-year plans, 10-year plans. But if there's no ultimate goal at the end, you can't even really get the balance because you don't even know what you're trying to manifest or go towards.
This is kind of a tangent, but like you think about people who become alcoholics. You know what I mean? Like, or somebody who feels like they're floundering or they're lost.
Yeah.
Can't even handle two drinks.
Can't handle 2 drinks.
Whew, wasted. But people who don't feel like they have a purpose, they don't have that end goal, they just kind of flounder in between for a little while till they figure out what's the next step. Yeah. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you need a period to
you almost need the period of not knowing anything.
Right. To just like hang and chill and try a few things to figure out what your next step is.
Yeah. Which I feel like is a lot of the game in freelancing.
Yeah,
because there's so many things we find out. Like, I mean, me, from my own experience, I was so focused on theater, and now that has changed, and now I'm more in TV and film, and then it goes back, and I want to be a personal makeup artist, and you kind of just dabble and get your taste.
Well, you still have an end goal, though. I think you have a vision. Like, you know, you want success in your career, right? You know when you feel like you're not in balance, like, or like. You're not there, like
right. You're like,
a lot of it
I need to
is
work
not,
a little harder. I need to do a little more focus.
Yeah, a lot of it is.
Things.
I don't have it's not one answer for everybody. It's you have to figure out what your own answer is, but you also know when your body doesn't feel like it's balanced. Like you and I have talked about that a lot over the last
your physical health is huge
Yeah.
when it comes into this, because I mean I know for me, a lot of the times, I mean, we lived together for how many years? 2, 3?
Yeah, 2, 3.
When I just started out. And it was like, I didn't know how to balance even just being a 21-year-old, having fun. All I could think about was work, work, work. And you're like, oh my God, Rach, breathe. Learn to like, you don't have to pound the pavement all the time. Even though mentally I'm like, oh no, I have to. Because if I'm going to become anything or anyone in this industry, that's all I have to do.
I think you
do you believe in that mentality, though?
I do, but I think
you
have to do that, be hyper-focused, and then give yourself one day.
She
Whether
said one day,
one
bitch.
a week, one day every 2 weeks, but you need it.
Yeah.
And I mean that, like, I think that's what's kept my sanity. And you know when I say it to you, when I say, Rach, I need 30 minutes.
Yeah, for real.
I just did it to you the other night, and it's like,
Why
I've been going.
Why would you need a break from me?
Because if I can give, and if you can give yourself a break, whether it's a day to get your shit back in order,
for sure,
or it's just a 30-minute break to not think about the stuff you've been thinking about,
breathe for
that's
yourself.
your reset button, and then you could pound the pavement again.
110.
But if you don't ever give yourself those stop points, you'll snap at people that you don't mean to snap at.
Yeah.
You'll start getting sick.
You'll crash.
Yeah. You won't bring to the table all the positive like performance and energy that you could typically.
Well, that's a good point.
So you need those stop. And I'm telling you, whether it's 15 minutes of nope, nothing, nobody, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you're blessed with a full day.
A full day. That's why it's funny to me, though, because I'm sitting here thinking in my mind, she's saying a day. She's saying a whole day. And I'm thinking, like, I need a
week?
month. I need a month. I'm like, a whole day. Kyle's like, you are blessed for one day of breathing, and then you're back and you're reset. And I'm like, what world? That's what I'm saying. We're so different.
But no, a week is great. I took this week off.
Oh, I thought you were telling. Okay. 5 days. I love it.
5 days.